show.
Johnny B, motherfucking Buzz,
Welcome to the shit show.
Hi, the Rooster, the Blues Man, we got you, baby.
Welcome to the shit show.
So, Marcia, it's almost that time of the year again, and Santa Claus is going to be here. Remember what happened last year when Santa came to your house?
He had to go to the toilet, and, oh, gee.
So, Marcia, let me get this straight. Santa Claus came all the way from the North Pole to your house to use your toilet.
Yes, and I polished the toilet with what do you call it? Pledge.
Marcia, that's great. I still am having a little bit of a hard time believing that story.
But he just came, and I didn't expect him. I didn't get excited or anything.
Well, get excited because he's going to be here real soon, and don't forget to leave some goodies out on the table for him.
3 cookies and some water.
3 cookies and some water? You got to leave more for him than that.
Oh, gee. Have a Merry Christmas and be quiet for a change.
Marcia!
Eggnog is a good thing, drink some every single day. Eggnog is a good thing, makes your troubles go away. Eggnog is a good thing, drink some, yes you can. So make a cup of eggnog part of your breakfast plan.
One more day, my Johnny, one more day. Oh, rock and roll me over, one more day. Only one more day, my Johnny, one more day. Oh, rock and roll me over, one more day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start the shit show. Here we go. Let's do it. Hold on a minute. Hello? I'm getting some kind of... Hello? Hello?
Oh boy. Deck the halls with masks and Lysol, baby. It's COVID outside. All I want for Christmas is for someone to see my 2 front teeth. No more of these face masks for Santa. Ho, 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 Vin. Ho, 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 holy shit, what a year. Merry Christmas. Is there a John Francis Brandmeier here?
Yeah, that's me, Santa. Why am I in your echo?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Is there a Buzz Kilman here?
Here, Santa.
All right. Well, everyone's on the nice list this year. 2020 was more than enough coal in your stocking. You don't need that. Everybody's got that except you, John Francis Brandmeier, and you, Mr. Buzz. What's your last name?
Kilman.
Kilman.
Yeah, with the K.
Right, I received a letter here at Santa's home in the North Pole. And by the way, don't panic. Dr. Fauci says I've got innate immunity. I cannot spread COVID-19. I'm exempt from all coronavirus restrictions.
Can I have dinner with you tonight?
Nope. Got a lot to do before Christmas, Mr. Kilman. And matter of fact, you won't be having dinner with anyone, if I can help it. Received a very disappointing note sent to me here in the North Pole. And it was addressed to you, JB, copied to me. From Mike Wasick. I just listened to Showcast episode number 34 called Common Nonsense. JB, he says, this was a very disappointing show. I've been following you since you arrived in Chicago, and I must say I think it may be your worst show you've ever done. You're such a creative person, I don't think you need to resort to smut talk. I know your mom raised you better, and I think that she's looking down on you now and asking, why, Johnny, why? Clean up your act, Brandmeier. Signed, Mike Wasick. And Santa went into episode number 34 on your podcast, and I believe that it was dirty as all heck.
Santa, may I say something about the situation he's talking about? It's Buzz's fault because he started talking about that show he likes on Hulu, and he started talking about all the horses and the sex with the horses, and I didn't do anything. He's the one who started it.
Buzz, what do you have to say for yourself?
Nothing.
All right, good. Would you like to hear a story then?
Sure.
The masks were hung by the chimney with care and hoped that a vaccine soon would be there. Merry Christmas, good tidings and cheer, and to all a good night, and the hell with this year.
Very nice.
Hey, do me a favor before I go. Could you play those calls that you make to the toy stores? Because I got to tell you something. The elves get a lot of really great ideas when you call those toy stores and jack with those people. Ho, ho, ho!
Whatever. Hello, and thank you for calling. How may I help you?
I'm sorry, did you just say whatever when you picked the phone up? I heard you go, you went like this, whatever, like that.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That was so funny. It seemed.
Thanks, Samara.
Oh, you're talking to your girlfriend or something. That's
yeah,
hilarious.
Oh, another employee.
Hey, do you have I have some toys here I got to get for this orphanage that I'm stocking for Christmas.
Okay.
And I just need I'll just run a few of these by you and see if you can tell me if you have these in your store or not, okay?
Okay.
So anyway, how do you end up with that girl? Is she going to go take the nativity scene out there, whatever it is?
We don't have a nativity scene, but we have toys that are going to be outside.
Oh, so you
We
take
have a Christmas tree, though.
you take toys and you put them outside?
Yeah, sidewalk sale.
Oh, there's a sidewalk sale today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I might stop down if he has some of these. All right. What is your first name?
Kimberly.
Hey, Kimberly. All right. Do you have cell phone ear glue?
No.
The iPod brain stem cables?
No.
Why are you laughing?
Because these things just sound funny.
Yeah, they do. Actually, they do sound kind of funny, don't they? What about Mr. Ganja's Herb Garden?
No.
Uh,
We definitely don't have that one.
What about I Saw Daddy Kissing Santa Claus?
No.
Do you have crabs in the pants?
No.
Suction cap Sammy? Buck the bud smoking bus driver?
No.
Officer Porky the party pooping pork chop?
No.
What about the canola oil and crack shop?
No.
Tony the token toad?
No.
Wing Wing the Philippine midget?
No.
Gandor the giant garden snake?
No.
What about Yodel in the Canyon game from Barbie?
No.
Larry Craig Wide Stance Dance Party?
No.
What about Little Tyke's lap dance sofa?
No.
Do you have Boner Bob?
No.
Toilet bowl fishing pole?
No.
Hills of Hooters?
No.
Jerry Curl Earl?
No.
That's a doll, I guess. You've said no to almost everything I have. How about Rainy Day Frog Hitting Hammer?
No.
It's a game where the kids come in, they catch the frogs, they bring it in on a rainy day and hit them with a hammer. That's what it sounds like.
No, we don't have that.
Why do you...
Where are you coming up with these things?
This is the list I was given from the orphanage to bring to the kids. Why are you laughing at that, though? It seems odd. Do you have Xanax Zoe?
No, we don't.
You got a Little Tyke's taser gun?
No.
How about a Disney deep fryer?
No, no Disney deep fryer either.
You got the Grey Goose Activity Center?
No.
You got American Idol singing toilet paper holder?
No, we have an American Idol microphone, though.
Hold on, gate one. What about Hickey stick-ons? You got Hickey stick-ons?
No.
Teabag Elmo?
No.
Easy Bake Hookah?
No.
How about the slow gas leak Easy Bake Oven?
No.
What about Canker Sore Cal Doll?
No.
Pull My Finger Elmo?
No. Pizza Elmo.
You have Pizza Elmo?
We have Pizza Elmo.
You don't have Pull My Finger Elmo?
We don't.
And you don't have Teabag Elmo?
No.
What about the pole dancing kit?
No.
What about Miss Piggy Going Wild video?
None of those either.
Black Eye Barbie?
No.
Motorboat My Mommy?
No.
What about the Expressway Dodgeball game for kids?
No.
Supposed to be played within the confines of yellow lines, or etc.?
No.
What about Fun with the Sun telescope?
No.
What about Who's Your Daddy chemistry set?
No.
My first carp fishing set?
No.
Working up a batch Pillsbury Doughboy?
No.
Name That Stain the ultraviolet game?
No.
My first polygraph?
No.
Punching the Clown Pete?
No.
Bed Hoppin' Bob?
No.
Finding Grandpa's Gallstones. It's a game. It's like, remember the game Doctor?
Operation?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Got Operation?
Yeah, I know. You ever play Doctor, though, when you were little? I did. That's crazy. What about Chop Shopily? You got the Crayola knife sharpener?
No, we don't.
You got Wipe It Off Me, Eddie?
No.
How about the Zap and Pinch interrogation game?
No.
Pointy the knife that loves to play with you in traffic?
No, we don't have that either.
Audiobooks by Mike Tyson?
No.
Push Grandma Down?
No, we don't have that.
How about Glass Bathing Suits?
No.
Do you have a book called The Secret to Drive-By Getaways?
No, we don't.
All right, just oh, boy. This list is endless. Do you have Humpty Dumpty Pretty Potty?
No.
Mattel's Roll the Bum?
No.
Do you have Pimp My Playpen set?
No.
Fisher Price Chalupa Maker? Yoda's French Tickling Lightsaber?
No.
Give me a wedgie
We have
board game.
lightsabers, though.
Wait a minute. Back up. You got a lightsaber, but not the tickle my tonsils lightsaber.
No.
What about King Kong Giant Chocolate Nut Gift Box?
No.
Matchbox Hot Throttle Border Run playset.
No.
How about a bone saw?
No.
Parker Brothers Pant Snake Jungle Treasure Hunt.
No.
How about Coleco's inflatable pants?
No.
How about Rasta Ralphie's one-hitter kit?
No.
Wake and Bake Barbie?
No.
Lego Spam.
No.
Taser My Babysitter? Taser My Babysitter?
No.
Nip Tuck Home Game.
No.
Steamroll the Dog.
No.
Let's check Grandpa's prostate.
No.
This game called, it's a game, I think it's Mattel. Is this your snot?
That's gross. No.
Do you have the Japanese Yakuza finger removal kit?
No.
Do-it-yourself tooth extraction?
No.
Answer me truthfully torture kit?
No. That's what you're doing.
These are all for real. Do you have Shoot to Kill Riot Squad? I like this one. Toys R Us didn't have this one. Rub Grandpa's Corn.
No.
What about Bird Flu Baby?
No.
Radio Controlled Range and Oven.
No.
What about Seagram's Tea Set?
No.
What about the Play School Eden Purge?
No.
You got Quirky the Three-Legged Stool Pigeon.
No.
Pistol Pete the Clinically Depressed Postmaster. You got Twister Fister?
No.
What about Flash and Frank's Inflatable Crank?
No.
Mrs. Potato Head C-Section Game.
No.
Steroid Stan action figures.
No.
I'm the Queen, the gay ant farm from Uncle Squeezer.
No.
How about Uncle Willie's pocketless pants?
No.
How about Dad's new wife Jethro? How about Daddy the Rat Came Back?
No.
Hey, how about this one, Kimberly? That's your name, right?
Yes.
How long have you been working at that toy store?
10 years.
I got to tell you something. You are just a delightful receptionist. If you could just tell me, just have a Lincoln. Do you have Lincoln Logs toilet jamming kit by Hasbro?
I don't know. No.
Uncle Stumpy's explosive adventure game.
No.
Nutty the Rabbit Squirrel.
No.
How about Little Guido's relocation kit?
No.
Walgreens Easy Mix Pharmacy.
No.
Tickle Me Tex Cowboy.
No.
Jihad Exploding Belts, Little Kitty Cat Condo and Easy Bake Oven, and Pothead Pony. None of that?
No, none of those.
What about My First Jello Shots?
No.
My Daddy's Friend Steve and My New Mom?
No.
What about Barrel Full of Monkey Goo?
No.
Okay. What about Pap Smear Raggedy Ann? Wait a minute, that's not real. That one is definitely not real. What about Gerber Regurgitated Sardines?
No.
Lickin' Lumber Game?
No.
Punch the Clown Pete?
No.
What about Sink the Dink?
No.
What about? Did I already mention Grandpa's Corn?
Yeah.
We don't have that one. What about do you have the battery-powered Poodle Hump and Pump?
No.
Do you got Saddam's Play-Doh grinder? Little lead squirter?
No.
Remove My Pants Ricky?
No. What are you shopping for? Maybe I can help.
I'm shopping for the orphans who gave me this list to take.
The orphanage?
Yes.
We have a lot of preschool toys. Normal ones.
Do you have Dora the Explorer?
Yeah, we do have that.
Oh.
We have it.
All right, I'll be in later to get it.
Oh my gosh, we have one thing.
I'll be by later to pick it up.
Awesome. Oh, we'll see you later then?
Yes, you will see me later.
Awesome.
Bye, honey.
Get your all-new limited edition Jonathan Brandmeier Shit Show merchandise at BrandmeierShow.com.
It's a great package. What a great package.
Coffee mugs.
There were several things I liked about it. One being the coffee cup, the shape of the coffee cup and the color. It says Shit Show on it.
Yeah.
If you look hard enough.
T-shirts.
The T-shirt I liked.
Face masks.
The mask is the only mask I've tried on that actually will stay on my face. It's a little weird because, you're on it.
You know what looks really weird? On me, it's my eyes under my eyes.
Under your eyes.
Look like I have 4 eyes when I'm wearing the Brandmeier Shit Show, a protective COVID mask.
Get yours now before it's all gone.
BrandmeierShow.com. Just go to that website and then hit merch.
The shit show.
The limited edition Shit Show crap.
At BrandmeierShow.com.
Look at you now. Oh, yeah. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Gary Ho Ho Hoey. Nice. I love Christmas time. Hey, speaking of the merchandise, link about it at brandmeiershow.com. Hit merch. You'll get it.
You link about it.
You link about it. When we had Showgram merchandise back in the day with Piranha Man and Weiser and the whole staff then, we had stuff like in a store and I recall very clearly that Piranha Man was irked by the whole campaign. If I recall, just a second, let me think about it.
Well, Piranha Man, here we are at Arcadia, and am I excited?
Yes, I love this place too.
This store is so vibrant. Cards, stationery, fashion that's fun. Are you having fun, Piranha Man?
Fun? I am about to be sick. Jonathan Brandmeier watches. They are brand new and so beautiful. That makes me sick.
Yeah, how come we don't have any watches?
Weiser, you shouldn't have a watch. I should. I am the Piranha Man from Pakistan.
Piranha Man, look at this. World Tour scrub shirts, t-shirts, and tanks. This store is full of Johnny's stuff.
I want my name on something too. That's what I want. Is that too much to ask? I should have a watch with my name on it.
That's right.
I am the Piranha Man. I demand to have my face on something. Where is the manager?
I believe the last thing he had his face on was Buzz's crotch. Okay. I demand to have the merch. Link about it. No, you link about it. BradMeierShow.com. The shit show. We needed some kind of thing to memorialize the year that was 2020. Because man, oh man, what a year it has been. Unbelievable.
Man, it's not over yet.
That's not over yet.
It's a couple of weeks left.
I'd still doesn't could be. It's not over yet, and to 2021, it still won't be over.
Nope.
So you just got to do what you got to do. That's why I love Christmas. I love Christmas music. I love Christmas time. I love the holidays. I don't care if I have to stay in the house or not. Well, I do. Not happy about that. But Christmas music has always been my thing. I love Christmas music. And I remember we would always be looking for songs to add to our Christmas playlist before we took off for a vacation in terrestrial radio. And I believe we decided we do not want James Brown Christmas music.
James Brown.
Christmas in the Ghetto. Do I want this on my playlist?
Santa Claus goes straight to the ghetto.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get up your reindeer. Go straight to the ghetto.
Yeah, he's just warming up. He's going to wind up screaming, though. You know that.
Yeah, that's the problem. There it is, right.
Yeah,
there it goes.
Way! This is it. Pick up on this. Hit it. You see marbles?
Yeah, that's right. That's not going to work.
Jonathan Brandmeier.
Yeah, I love Christmas music. James Brown. Get Santa come right to the ghetto. Ghetto, I love that word.
So did Elvis.
Christmas in the ghetto. Yeah. Come on now. Yeah. Yeah.
It's coming straight to the ghetto.
Yeah, come on. It's Snoop Dogg, Christmas in the Ghetto.
Everything that wasn't up a gang to me. And we passing our gifts, blazing up splits. Christmas on the road. Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? Santa Claus. Come on now. Go straight to the ghetto. Yeah. Why would Santa Claus go straight to the ghetto? If you were in charge of something, that would be Rudolph would say, do we have to?
I'm guessing he's never been to the ghetto before. He didn't know where he was going, really.
All right, let's go right to the ghetto. Rudolph turns his head like, what the hell? What? Why there? We got to go. We're going right. Why do we go? Can we go to La Jolla? Let's go over to La Jolla or something like that. We're going to the ghetto. Okay. Snoop Dogg wants us to. Aren't there any new Christmas songs?
Tony's dreaming of a white Russian.
Oh, Tony La Russa.
vodka, milk, and Kahlua on the rocks. Got together with Jerry for a Bloody Mary, and now he's managing the Sox. Tony's asking for more White Russians, then chase it down with good red wine. May his drinks with Jerry be fine, and may Tony then call for an Uber ride.
Cheers! That's a nice one from the Flasher. Wacky Weenie Hall of Famer right there. The listeners, brandmeyershow@gmail.com, sending that crap this way on MP3s, please. Thank you. Tony LaRussa has a whole Christmas song. All right. Go to, Santa, just go straight to Tony LaRussa's house then go to the ghetto. Now, this show has started in the pandemic, and it ends in the pandemic. There's no doubt about that within this craziness that we call COVID, whatever it is. And while we were testing this equipment, the very first call we ever made to test our phone lines, test the equipment. Do you know who the name of the guy was?
No.
Mike Laporta.
I know the name. I don't remember who it is, though.
Yeah, and it was an email. I grabbed an email he had sent like in 2016, and I saved these things, and I grabbed that email just to test it to see if these phone lines would work, and this is Mike Laporta. I'm going to dial another phone line real quick, see if this buzz can hear all this. See if they're hearing us, more importantly. Let's see. Hey, Johnny, you've gone to our brandmeyershow.com. Hey, Johnny, you've gone radio silent. We haven't heard from you in ages. Hope all is well. Please come back. We need you and Buzz. They need us. Mike Laporta.
Hello.
Hey, Mike.
Hello?
My name is John Francis Brandmeier, in case you've forgotten.
Oh my God! Okay, yeah. Hi, Johnny.
Hi. What do you think?
The turnaround.
Yeah. Wow. Wait a minute. I want to say that I do appreciate your email. It's very kind of you. We haven't gone radio silent. As a matter of fact, Mike, you are the first caller that we are testing in the phone. We're testing the phone system here in our new studios.
Cool.
And you're the first one in, baby.
Well, all right, man. I'm honored. Cool. So are you guys going to be doing like a podcast?
No.
Are you going back on the radio?
No. We're just.
This is it. Just one listener.
This was
hosts.
it. We just wanted to kind of get this out of our system. Just a second, Buzz.
So you're gonna.
Wait a minute, dumbass. That is the name of the new show. The new show is called One Caller, Two Hosts.
All right, Johnny, Buzz. Thanks for calling.
Thank you, man.
This made my day. So okay. So when are you going to call me again? Bye.
And we are going to call him again right now. I wonder, but here's the thing. I wonder how things have changed now. When we called him, it was definitely not April. It was like January or February, maybe even before that, when we're trying to test the system here, because he was at his desk as a CAD engineer in Schaumburg, Illinois. And I wonder if he's even at his desk now. I mean, does he still have a job?
Right. Well,
who needs a CAD engineer in these times? Hey, Mike.
Yes.
I don't believe it. Mikey boy. Mikey Laporta.
Johnny.
What's going on?
It's your follow-up phone call.
Yeah, you asked when we're going to call you. What's going on, brother man? Look at this. How you guys
doing?
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Kind of lost my job because of the COVID.
Wait. See, Buzz, what did I say? Mike, first of all, very sorry to hear that, but I said you're the first caller we ever talked to on this system.
Oh, wow. I'm honored.
We're talking to the very first caller that was ever on the shit show. Mike Laporta. All right, so Mike, I was right about that. I thought that you may not have your job.
Well, especially if you work in the trade show industry.
So yeah, because you can't.
Which is where I was. So
wow. So what happened?
No trade shows.
Well, they canceled all the trade shows.
Jesus.
And now there's some talk that maybe mid-quarter of 21 we might be able to get back to work, or they might start having trade shows again.
I don't think so, man. I got to tell you something. I think everything that we know is changed. I mean, it was a while ago. It was like, oh yeah, it's a new normal. But then 2021 is going to show up, and everybody will go back to work.
Right now, I am a full-time real estate agent. I luckily kept up my real estate license, so I've been doing that for the past few months.
That's pretty good. Hey, Mike, I'm noticing. Do you notice this? If you look in magazines or whatever for homes that are for sale, I've never seen so many sold in the burbs.
The market's hot right now.
Hotter than hell, right?
Yeah.
Wait, you have a real license though, right?
I have a real license. I'm at the real estate office. I come in here and do what's called floor time. Sometimes the phone rings, I pick up the call, and it's usually somebody trying to sell something. But sometimes you get somebody looking to buy a house or lease an apartment, or
me,
two radio legends.
Mike Laporta. Hey, Mike, give the name of your company out too.
Matheson Realty in Itasca. Area code 630-616-9600.
Whatever you need, brother. Whatever you need. Happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to you and your job. It's great talking to you. You're the only CAD engineer I've ever spoken to in my life. I hope your real estate business flies. And happy holidays, man. There you are.
All right, thank you.
You said, when are we going to call you back? Well, we've called you back.
Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. 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 Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click.
Okay, let's see here. Our Christmas calls continue. Hold on a minute. To me, it's so delightful. There's really no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, this isn't a call, I guess. It's, hey, this is Brandon. I love my wife. It's her birthday. Could you give her a message for me? I'll make sure she's listening. Tell her Brandon and Sarah have been together for 20 years. And Brandon, that's him, apparently, writing this email to me. And Brandon, I am willing to do another 20 years if, in caps, if she starts listening to Johnny B. I mean, how else will she get status updates? How else will she get status updates on Buzz's massive bush?
Nobody ever said massive bush before. Never heard that.
By the way, if you ever get that blues band out again, that's what I'd call it. Buzz Kilman and the Massive Bush. Just saying. Do what you want with it. Well, she doesn't listen, so maybe she'll enjoy these marriage jokes.
How are women and dog turds alike?
Oh.
The older they get, the easier they are to pick up.
How do you know when your wife is dead? The sex is the same, but the dishes start piling up.
What's the difference between a boner and a bonus? Your wife's got no problem blowing your bonus.
All right.
Wait a minute. What are the 3 words a married man never wants to hear when he's having sex?
Go.
Honey, I'm home.
How is marriage like White Castles? Not a lot of variety there, but it's always there at 2 a.m. when you need it.
It's hard to kiss the lips at night that chew your ass out all day long.
And that song goes out for Brandon's wife, Sarah. 20 years if she starts listening to Johnny B. Available wherever you get your podcasts all over the world. I mean, how else can she get status updates on Buzz's massive bush?
Christmas buzz, it's Christmas buzz, it's Christmas buzz, it's Christmas buzz. So trim it up, trim it up. It's time to shave your pubes, Buzzy. You're a hairy dog round your Yule log. So it's time to shave your bush, Buzz. Trim it up
Won't you trim it up for us?
Oh my.
Drop those pants and let's do this thing.
Even at Christmas, we have to get into this. We're back with the Johnny B Shit Show semi-holiday shit show special. Oh my God. You're right, Buzz. You know what? And you ask out loud, how did it ever get started? Where they began to talk about your groin and your flower pot below. It's to me, it
sounds like you started it.
I didn't start it.
I don't really remember.
I did not start it. And to tell you the truth, to be honest, I don't really want to end it.
No one does, except me.
That's right. I don't want to end it. I don't want to start it.
And even I'm starting to learn to live with it.
All right. Welcome back to the holiday special. I'm Johnny Goulet. It's that time of year. Okay, now here's a couple of stories that if you're traveling, I don't know if anybody is actually traveling. Are you traveling this year? Anyone home? Going to stay home? Stay home, you son of a bitch. Going to stay home or are you going to go out? Flight attendants in China have been urged to wear diapers to avoid bathrooms while they're on their flight. So if you're going to China, good Lord. I mean, this is the most embarrassing thing ever. Here's the thing. So it is recommended that cabin crew members wear disposable diapers and avoid using the lavatories, barring special circumstances to avoid infection risks.
Oh, gee.
Now, this is published. People can read it. They see it. They understand it. Okay?
And they can smell it.
And well, no, wait, hold on a minute. Now, so don't you think this is embarrassing to the actual flight attendants on these airlines?
Well,
we know you're wearing a diaper.
Not so much that we know. We hope you're wearing a diaper.
Well, why? Why did they have to wear diapers? Why did the flight attendant have to wear diapers?
Well, you've got a plane full of people, all of whom are using the bathroom. It's a bathroom I don't want to go into.
But okay, but here's the embarrassing line. If you're a flight attendant who's forced to wear diapers so you don't have to use the public toilet. Meanwhile, pilots and other members of the flight crew were asked to wear goggles and masks, but not diapers.
What, in case the shit flies? What?
What are we talking about?
Why the goggles?
Why do they got to wear? They got to wear goggles and masks, but the flight attendants themselves have to wear diapers and they cannot use the toilet. No, tell me where the logic is in this. I don't get it.
As you notice, the flight attendants are going to be coming around with the beverages and snacks, and they're wearing diapers. We are not. Just so you know, we are just wearing goggles, so let it fly.
What does that mean? What does that mean? This has become crazy. It has become crazy. And you know what else? We know that nothing has changed in this country yet. It is still, a real fight, a dispute, whether you should wear a mask or not. And it's getting worse. The violence is getting worse. Here's a story. What do you do if your travel seatmate does not want to wear a mask?
It's not mandatory on airplanes?
There are airline rules, but no one enforces them. People who define they don't do it. They're not going to do it.
Because back on Earth,
right?
If you show up someplace without a mask, there's it winds up in a fight. You can't have that in the air.
Yes, this will make perfect sense to you then, because what they're saying to you, the traveler, is when you encounter those people that do not want to wear a mask, right? What do the experts say about seatmates who won't wear a mask? And then they check in with these etiquette experts in the New York Times. This is awesome. Etiquette experts. They say the best way to deal with a seatmate who won't wear a mask is to not deal with one at all. Fighting with someone that you have to sit next to for the hours may not be the right idea. Yeah, you don't want to pick that fight.
No, you don't.
You can certainly turn to your seatmate and politely request they adjust their mask to fit properly. But you're clearly taking a risk, especially in tight quarters. Can I say this? If we're asked to wear a mask, and especially when we're talking about being on a plane and you're traveling, think of the poor flight attendants who are asked to wear diapers. Yeah. Where did these etiquette experts come from in the New York Times? How did they become etiquette experts? What are you going to be doing when you grow up? Oh, I'm going to be an etiquette expert.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. Remember, these are experts remember, you're on a flight. These are people sitting next to people who will not wear a mask. Another etiquette expert says, start with a kind smile and use a value-neutral, non-judgmental tone for the highest chance of success.
But you know, the kind smile is behind the mask. Nobody knows it's there.
Are you smiling right now? It seems kind. Your eyes do. Yeah, flight. Okay, we know that we can't see the flight. We can't see the smile, right? So then they say just use a non-judgmental tone for the highest chance of success. Does it just? I'm being serious. Does this sound right to you? Hey, what's your name?
Buzz.
Hey, Buzz. I'm noticing that you don't have your mask on.
Yeah.
You can't see me smiling here, but I'm wondering if you detect my tone is light and non-judgmental.
Yeah. Well, you can see that I'm not smiling.
Oh, please, another seat, please. Please. Give me another seat, please. Thank you. Yeah, that's what happens. Can you see my smile? Can you see this finger? Get me out of here! No, get me out! Out! I want to jump! Yikes! Forget flying! I'm not flying anywhere!
Watch TV, go make a sandwich. Got a lot of bullshit to Netflix. Stay home, you son of my bitch.
Stay home, you son of my bitch.
Stay home, you son of my bitch. Stay home, you son of my bitch.
Yeah. Back to the holiday special. Man, oh man. I don't know. That just stuff makes me no way do I want to travel. This doesn't make me want to travel at all. There's no question about it. You know what I'm going to miss at Christmas? I'm going to miss the department store Santas. That's about it for me. Those guys are out of work.
BNL Educational Services present a Nature Unlimited film. The Department Store Santa. Each year, as we get closer to Christmas, things begin to change. The weather gets colder, decorations are put up, and every year Santa Claus comes to town. You can go to a big department store, see Santa. This year, Tommy's mother is taking him to ask Santa for lots of Christmas goodies. Look to see what to do. Here, Tommy, sit on Santa's lap like this, says Mommy. Santa asks Tommy's mother what she wants for Christmas. She whispers into Santa's ear. "Hey, Tommy," says Santa, "get lost for a few minutes." Tommy's mother and Santa Claus go into Santa's private castle.
All right.
Bad girls get spankings, says Santa.
Okay.
Yes, says Tommy's mother. I've been bad. Very bad.
Turn that off. Thank you. Bad film. But I do think the department store Santas, I wonder what they miss in money a year. Everybody's out of work. What did they miss in money a year? I loved my favorite part of the show back in the day, to me, was when Santa Claus himself would visit our show from the North Pole and speak to those kids. And I recall most of the children being very, very...
greedy?
Not greedy, no.
You need to hear the history to see the future. The Brandmeier Archives.
Good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present Santa Claus!
Hello? Yes, is this Osvaldo Ramirez?
Yes?
Hello, Osvaldo. Guess who this is?
Santa.
Calling from the North Pole. That's correct. How are you?
Fine, and you?
I heard about your letter. I read it, and I think it's... What was the exact question again? I'm confused.
I'm sorry about global warming and that all the ice that's melting, that's changing your continent, and that's changing your North Pole.
Yes, it is. It's warmer up here than usual. I have to say that, Osvaldo. And the reindeer seem to be a little crankier. Even the elves seem to be slowing down just a bit because of the heat. Yes, that's a problem. What else would you like for Christmas other than Santa's to stop global warming?
I would say,
Did you say you want a howitzer?
A what?
A howitzer?
What's that?
I believe it's some kind of weaponry.
No.
All right, that's good.
Oh, like mini wrestlers.
Some mini wrestlers. And what else would you like, Osvaldo? Global warming saved and some wrestlers.
I would love for like a laptop.
Right. A laptop computer.
Or if you can get me it, that would be great.
I understand you're going to be going to the Brookfield Zoo in Chicago, Illinois, and you're going to see the polar bears as a free visit. Is that correct?
Yep.
Who arranged that?
Well, first of all, it's my polar bear, and I adopted him, and his name is Hudson.
Oh, and do you keep the polar bear in your garage?
No, I visit him at the zoo. I want to see how he grows.
You want to see how it glows?
How he grows.
All right. Rudolph's nose glows. You know that, don't you?
Yep.
But polar bears don't glow, do they? What do polar bears do?
They just walk around finding their food.
Right.
And wait for hibernation.
Yep. And then they wait to go to sleep. Now, wouldn't that be a great thing to wish for, Osvaldo, as a young 10-year-old, 5th grader? I wish I could just look around for food and then sleep.
Yeah.
That would be fun. But I've got to work. You know, I work all year long up here with Nipsey the elf. And Nipsey, get those elves moving.
We're moving.
It doesn't seem like you are. Osvaldo's right. You're dragging this week.
Hey, guys, wake up.
All right, get him up. Get him crazy. Let's get that stuff in the sleigh and get going. Hey, Osvaldo.
Yeah?
So you have a chimney?
Yeah.
All right. And would you like...
Are you okay, Santa?
Something wrong with Santa. Hey, Santa, you all right?
All right, hold on. Osvaldo.
Yeah?
What's wrong with Santa?
I think he has something in his throat.
What is wrong with Santa?
I think water went down the wrong pipe.
All right. Wait, Nipsey, you're right about that. Oh, hold on, Osvaldo, hold on. Oh, this eggnog is too strong. I said no brandy in it, didn't I? Nipsey, why are you doing that to me? Is it a joke you're playing on me? Because it's not funny. I'm sorry to fight in front of the young global warming child. Osvaldo.
Yeah?
What will you be leaving Santa for Christmas as I come down the chimney on Christmas Eve?
Oh, I would first give him, let's see, cookies, milk.
Yep.
And a big hug.
Oh, well, that is so nice and so kind of you. I hope I see you on Christmas Eve. Cookies, milk, and a big hug. Well, listen, your polar bear Hudson, keep him in the garage where he belongs. Don't let him go in the neighbor's yard, okay?
You don't go in the garage.
You keep your polar bear out of your neighbor's yard and always be a good boy. And what did they eat, bologna?
No.
What does your polar bear eat?
Eat fish.
Where do you get the fish?
From leftovers in the sea. They think they bring them.
Yeah, leftover fish. Leftover fish in the sea. That's right. Plenty of fish are left over, and then they feed the polar bear with them, don't they?
Yep.
Right. Well, Al Gore, do you know who that is? I got a note from Al Gore also.
Yep, I know who he is. He used to be the vice president.
Yes, he sent me a note that said you have a very good idea about global warming and how to keep the polar bears happy and the elves working faster than they usually do, and he sent you a copy of his movie, didn't he?
Well, not right now. I haven't got it yet.
No, you haven't.
No.
All right, well, he makes a lot of promises he can't keep. Once a politician, always a politician. All right, Osvaldo. You have a great Christmas, and thank you so much. You're a very smart 10-year-old, and we can't thank you enough up here.
You too. Have a nice Christmas.
You too. Would you like to say anything to Nipsey the elf and the rest of the reindeer before they go?
I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year! Thanks a lot, Osvaldo! Merry Christmas to you! Goodbye now!
Bye.
right. Don't call us. We'll call you. Or we'll call someone you want us to call to bother. We'll bother you. We'll bother them. As we say, we are equal opportunity annoyers. Brad Meyer Show at gmail.com. I was hoping you could call and jack around with my co-worker, union president of my company. Story starts with noise in his attic. He soon I like to make all these Christmassy. Make it all sound like a Christmas story. This is an email from a guy named Scott. The story starts with noise in his attic. I would hope you could call and jack around with my coworker, union president of my company. As the story starts with noise in his attic, he soon realized it was squirrels. He set out traps to catch the squirrels. When he eventually caught one, he didn't know what to do with it. But he wanted to get as far away from his house as possible. He called the DNR and asked if he could release it in a nearby park. They said no, unless you can get permission from the Parks Department itself. The Parks Department are all but closed because of COVID. So he called the DNR back to ask if he could euthanize the squirrels.
Jeez.
They said yes, and this is in quotes, in quotes and in caps, only if it's in a humane manner.
Right. Killing something in a humane manner.
He asked what is humane, and the DNR said they don't know. I don't know. Just kill it. I don't. Well, you told me to kill it in a humane manner. Yeah, what's humane? He says. I said I don't know. The story goes he tried to fill a cooler with water to dunk the squirrel in.
Drowned the squirrel.
I guess that's the key to putting things in water. The cooler was too small. He then
Smaller than a squirrel. Something's wrong here.
No. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I get the sentence correct. The story goes, my boss tried filling a cooler with water to dunk the squirrel trap in.
Oh.
So the squirrel is in the trap.
Right. Oh, right.
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 The cooler's too small. He then filled the garbage can with water, but he didn't fill it high enough.
Oh.
Johnny, I was thinking you could follow up as a DNR auditor and ask him what he finally did with that squirrel or those squirrels. I'm not sure how many there are now.
No. And ask if he thought that was humane.
Yeah. But I'm going to definitely turn your mic off for this one. Oh, just a second.
Well, and he should be terrorized to get this call.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be a DNR agent, right?
What does DNR stand for?
Department of Natural Resources.
Ah, I should have known that.
Yep. Oh, they're big in Wisconsin, believe me. Hold on. Okay, hold on now. No music. Oh.
Hello.
Is Mr. Heaney there?
This is.
Mr. Heaney, I'm calling from the DNR in Wausau.
Yes, sir.
Regarding your squirrel problem.
Yes, sir.
Wondering if you took care of that. We had asked you if you would take care of it in a humane way. And
yes, sir.
How did you do it?
Right. So they couldn't tell me if they said I can't release them. I wanted to release them in my local neighborhood park. And they said, contact your park department. You have to get permission. You can't just go to the park to release them.
Great.
Or you have to find a landowner that will give you permission to release them on their land. Or you can euthanize them humanely. And I said, what is humanely? And they said, we have no idea what humanely is. And I'm like, well, then how would I know to kill them humanely?
Well, you must have talked to someone because it said that you tried to drown them or dunk them into some sort of a tank.
I said, if I drown them, is that humanely?
And then you...
And they couldn't, they wouldn't give me an answer whether it's humanely or not. So what's the proper way to kill animals humanely?
Well, I don't know. I think it's pretty clear. Just as long you were supposed to take care of the squirrels. How many squirrels were there?
4.
4. And they're all dead now, or they're all running around some farm?
They're running around some farm.
All right, so none of them are dead, so we don't have to worry about whether they were killed in a humane way or not.
No, but I would like to know for future references from the DNR to do it properly. What's a humane way to? You can't poison them because then other animals may die.
Right.
If you say drowning is illegal, I can't shoot because it's in a city. I can't stab them. That's inhumane.
Well, I don't know about that. What about a hammer?
How do I hit them with a hammer? So you open the door to get them out, and how do you hold them to hit them over the head with a hammer?
You just you pull the cage out, right? Or maybe do you have an old lady, a wife, or somebody could help you out?
Yeah, but they're too squeamish on that. I have no problem grabbing the squirrel, but the squirrel runs away as soon as you open up the door.
Oh, I see.
You could probably shake the cage and rattle him until he's dazed. But
sure, take the cage out to where you could shoot and just throw a 12 gauge his way and be done with it.
Well, I would do it that way too, but again, the people would just say, just let him go on my land. That's fine.
Well, it seems to me, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it seems to me what you've done is you've taken your problem and given it to someone else, where you could have just humanely taken care of the squirrel situation by just either shooting it, hammering it, poisoning it, drowning it. It seems that would be the humane way to get it over. How do they take care of a guy that they whack out in movies? They shoot him in the back of the head and they move on. It doesn't hurt.
And I'm fine with that. I didn't want a fine from the DNR by saying, hey, I'm drowning or stabbing or nailing because somebody from the DNR said that's inhumane.
How are we going to find out that you have shot a squirrel in your backyard? And I'll tell you something else. No one cares at the DNR. They don't care. And you did try to drown it and it didn't work.
No, I never said I tried to drown it.
That's what it says here on our notes.
I never told him that.
Well, someone must have. Maybe it was that guy named Scott Kelly.
So Scott Kelly how would Scott Kelly know?
I don't know. Maybe it was Buzz Killman. Buzz?
Well, you just said drowning is a humane way, right?
Right, Buzz?
Wasn't me.
Was not
me.
Was not Buzz Killman. It wasn't me. It wasn't Eddie Abler. I think that Scott. I think Scott told us to call you, and you don't know who we are.
And I don't know who you are.
Do you know who I am?
No.
I'm lost, so you could tell me. I'd appreciate it. My name is Jonathan Brandmeier, and your friend Scott Kelly sent me an email telling me about your squirrel problem.
Okay.
That's awesome. So the only one who's going to get a kick out of this is your pal, Scott Kelly. He told us to call you because you had a squirrel problem.
Okay.
This is excellent. You better call your friend right now. Just a second. Hold on a minute.
He said you were high-strung. You don't sound high-strung. You sound perfectly normal and relaxed. And
a pretty nice guy, actually.
And a nice guy. Doesn't want to kill a squirrel. Who can blame you?
Let me just see if you really know this guy. I'm calling this Scott Kelly. You do know a guy named Scott Kelly, right?
Yes, sir.
You can. Hey, is your name Scott?
Possibly.
Yeah, Scott, this is Johnny B. We're talking to your friend Kelly about the squirrels, and he is pissed off at you. He doesn't know who I am.
He doesn't know who you are.
Go ahead, talk to him. You two talk right now because I'm not saying another word. Go ahead.
Hello.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Did you share how to take care of the squirrels or what?
Yeah, you got to release them on the land. Can't drown them. You can't shoot them. Can't hit them over the head with a hammer.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know.
Let's see.
I didn't know what was going on. So I had to make sure you took care of it in a humane manner.
Yeah, humane manner.
It sounds to me like you two don't even like each other or know each other at all. The DNR thanks you for your time today. We do appreciate it, and you have a real good day. Give Scott a call. Scott, give your friend a call.
Absolutely.
All right, later.
Bye now. That is a feel good.
I don't know. I'm not sure who's feeling good, though. The squirrels, baby.
Yeah, baby the squirrels. I know. A squirrel's got to do what a squirrel's got to do.
I spend a lot of time picking up nuts, eating seeds and berries to fill my guts. And if I spend a lot of time picking up food, it's 'cause a squirrel's got to do what a squirrel's got to do. I have a really lovely fluffy tail that I use for balance and a blanket or sail. Sometimes it's a sunshade or a parachute, 'cause a squirrel's gotta do what a squirrel's gotta do. A squirrel's gotta do what a squirrel's gotta do. Whatever my instincts allow me to. Eating, mating, climbing trees the whole year through. A squirrel's gotta do what a squirrel's gotta do. A squirrel's gotta do what a squirrel's gotta do. Whatever my instincts allow me to. Eating, mating, climbing trees the whole year through. A squirrel's gotta do what a squirrel's gotta do.
No animals were harmed in the making of this program, except squirrels.
Yeah, swing, baby!
It's Christmas time.
Yeah!
There's no need to be afraid.
Swing back!
At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shade.
Yeah!
And in our world of plenty, we can spread a smile of joy.
Woo!
Throw your arms around the world at Christmas time.
1, 2, 3, now!
But say a prayer. Pray for the other ones. At Christmas time, it is hard, but when you're having fun, there's a world outside your window, and it's a world of dread and fear, where the only water flowing is the bitter sting of tears.
1, 2.
And the Christmas bells that ring there,
yeah,
they're the clanging chimes of doom. Well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of food.
A little higher now, go on. Here we go. Come on, Richard Cheese, do it.
Feed the world. Man, that's high. Feed. Oh, forget it.
No, you can't.
No,
You got to close it
I
out,
can't sing
baby.
that part. No. Someone else sing that part. All right. Merry Christmas, everybody. Let them know it's... You know the rest. Thank you.
Yeah. Richard Cheese, baby.
That was great.
I love Richard Cheese, always one of my favorites. We zoomed him up inside the studio, and he does songs for us. I love that dude. You know how I met Richard Cheese? Do you know the story of Richard Cheese?
Well, it was in Arizona.
That's correct. But he was a kid, and he was teepeeing my house in Scottsdale. And our security guys caught him and threw him on the ground. I said, wait a minute, hold on a minute. And he goes, hey, I'm the one that sends you all those wacky weenie songs. I go, oh, hey, cool. How you doing, man? And we became pals. There he was, Richard Cheese, and he went on and he does all kinds of stuff. He got great albums out.
I think he's got a new album out for Christmas.
It's a Richard Cheese Christmas album.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my favorite. People love this. This is Richard Cheese in the studio with us, and he's playing one of my favorite Christmas songs that he did is Christmas in Las Vegas. Hold on. Here it is.
All right, let's do that song that Johnny wants, my original hit song.
Christmas in Las Vegas. How about that one?
You got it, baby. Turn your radio down. Christmas in Las Vegas. Decorate your tree with chips.
You heard him, turn it down!
Roll-o with mistletoe while that angel strips. Rudolph sold the sled, now he's betting on red in a casino made out of gingerbread. Christmas in Las Vegas, what a trip. The wise men are rolling sevens, the elves are doubling down. Light a candle and pull the handle, I love that jingling sound. Every showgirl and boy riding in a sleigh of joy, pulled by 8 tiny tigers eating Siegfried and Roy. Christmas in Las Vegas, what a town. Santa brought me 2 aces, I wonder if I should split. Hey waitress, fill up my drink while I think, what would Jesus hit? The strip lights are all twinkling, there's no room at the inn. But because 'tis the season, they'll comp a suite for Mary at the Wynn. Christmas in Las Vegas, it's Bethlehem with bling. Let's hope the dealer brings 4 newborn kings, 'cause my baby needs a brand new pair of 5 golden rings. Christmas in Las Vegas really swings. Cha-cha-cha-ching. I said Christmas in Las Vegas really swings. And it also swings in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Yeah!
Thank you so much.
Whoa! There he was, Richard Cheese in the Love Dart Lounge.
This is Richard Cheese. Won't you listen to me, please? It's the Jonathan Brandmeier Show. Thank you. Good night.
Well, wait a minute. This is perfect then for him. This is an email from Chris S. Here's my Christmas song for this year. Since I can't sing, maybe you can find someone who can sing it. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not cough. I'm telling you why Santa Claus ain't coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, going to find out who's had... He's making a list. He's checking it twice, trying to find out who's had it more than twice. Santa Claus ain't coming to town.
Richard Cheese needs to sing that.
This is the guy. This is it. I'm going to send it to him. He sees you when you're coughing. He knows when you have no taste. He knows if you have the Rona, so stay inside for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cough. You better wear a mask. I'm telling you all, Santa Claus ain't coming to town. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chris, I'll send that to Mr. Richard Cheese. Other emails from Bob Dixon. Did I miss you guys, man? JB Bus, thanks for the incredible ride you're giving us during the pandemic. I listened to you during my daily exercise, and I lost 40 pounds and counting since July. Nothing like a shit show for weight loss. How about that, Bob? Nice work. The last show, this one's from... It's so funny. It just says first name. It doesn't say their name. They're trying to make sure I don't say their name. The last show I listened to was 34. When do shows come out? One a day a week or one a day or one a week? When? I don't know how many times we can tell you. It's the smartest thing to do is just go to brandmeiershow.com. I don't get anything from it. It's like I'm not selling you something other than merch if you hit the merch button. Okay? You'd go to and sign up to Keep Up, and we will put email right in your hands, and we will tell you what's going on. Sign up to Keep Up. This is from David Randon. I no longer get the Saturday morning link to the live show, and when I go to the website on Saturdays at 10 a.m., I click and nothing's there. Yeah, because we're not live on that particular Saturday. Sign up to Keep Up. This headline, I love it.
Which is something I have to do.
Just because
I'm not. Quite honestly, I don't hear enough of the show.
Buzz didn't know until last night we were going on today. I go, Buzz. Then he writes me, I'm distracted.
I am severely distracted.
Okay.
I said.
To be clear, he did say, Buzz tells me in text, email. I'm looking at this like 9:30 at night. It's like, wait a minute. What is this? I'm severely distracted. And I thought, well, I asked you the last time. I said, do you want to talk about it? And you said no. Do you want to talk about it now?
No. I'll just say one thing.
Go ahead.
I live with a 19-year-old daughter. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's an endless world of mine.
I totally get it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Imagine this. The entire rest of your family fades into oblivion, and it's just you and the 19-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
Day in and day out for 6 months.
It is what it is.
The possibilities are limitless, let me tell you. You're dealing with things you can't even imagine that you might be dealing with.
Can I guess or no?
No, no, because it's not fair to her. I mean,
right. Yeah, you're exactly right. That's what we always have to remember. And really, I never talked about my family ever. But, when we're in the house, it just happened to pop up that way that we're talking about Lisa upstairs or whatever, right?
A shit show!
What is that? What a shit show!
Everybody's ears perks up.
But it's like, what? No, what I was saying was, is we're trying to get it technically solved. And as you know from today alone, we still can't get it technically solved 100%. It's too hard to do with everybody in remote places. But I am so thrilled we did what we did.
Yeah.
35 in the can, baby. 35 shows in the can.
And it doesn't seem possible because it doesn't seem to me that we've done 35 shows. I know we've done a couple of them and they've been fun. That's all I know.
But yeah, man. But we're still going. And I love this kind of a lady here. Susan Robbins says, I'll take you in any form. For all you complainers out, not doing a live show, whatever, I'll take you however, whenever. Recorded. Johnny, I'll take you live. I'll take you recorded, half drunk, half asleep, or standing in a shower. However you and Buzzy want to put on a show, however you or Buzzy want to put on a show for us is A-okay with me. I've been listening for a long time. I get my fix. I don't even know how many people I called when I found out you guys were back on. I was so damn excited. I could have cried. Honestly, pandemic or not, I'll be listening to you till they lower you boys in the grave.
It's the comforting.
Love you, Sue. And, see, there's one other line in there that I really appreciate, and she says, I'm telling people, you got to get the word out for us. That's how, if you want to do something, give us a Christmas gift, get the word out. Anyone you think in your family that listens or knows or might enjoy this shit show, get the word out. That's great. We appreciate it. This from Julie. And she says, Julie Williams says, well, I really think that is horrible that you're so cruel about the world's loneliest elephant. Elephants shouldn't be alone. They are very sociable. I think Cher is wonderful to have helped. You were rude. Okay. I get it.
I remember the...
Yeah, Cher, she took the loneliest elephant to... she from Pakistan. She's reading the paper. She comes up upon the world's loneliest elephant, and and she says, I got to rescue the world's loneliest elephant. Right. I was amazed that it was called the world's loneliest elephant. But to answer you, Julie, and you want to go back to that episode, that's 34, I think. But you'll find them. I'm not saying that elephants aren't people too. I'm saying that in the world that is, the elephant wasn't injured. It wasn't being tortured. It wasn't shot. It wasn't it was just lonely. And I'm going, well, how does Cher know it's lonely?
The midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry.
All right. She goes to Pakistan. She rescues the elephant. She gets him. Now he's not lonely. And how do you know he's not lonely?
She just wanted to travel.
And she just wanted to get out of the house. Do you know, I had Cher, my Cher story, I had Cher in my own home.
Really?
Yeah. My story was that when I was living in California, I had a theater built. Like a really small theater, had 6 seats. And the company...
So this wasn't your garage?
No, it's downstairs in my basement. Which, here's another sidebar of the story. In my basement, the home that we bought was originally used by Charlie Sheen. And Charlie Sheen had this gets crazier. Charlie Sheen...
Seems like a risky purchase.
Well, let me tell you, when I bought the house, we went down to the basement looking where I would put my office and stuff like that. And I go, what is this? It's a shooting range in the basement, a full-blown shooting range that Charlie Sheen was using, shooting guns.
When you get super coked up and you start playing with your guns, you need a range.
Yeah, you go down there and shoot. Yeah, so I go, well, wait a minute. What am I going to do with a shooting range? I got to get this out of here. And I thought, I don't really want. I mean, first of all, I probably didn't say it like that. I probably heard this. Yeah, there's not going to be a shooting range in the house. We got 2 little girls. There's not going to be a shooting range. And I do recall because I was saying, well, you know what? I'll just shut the door and lock it. I could still use the shoot. I could shoot at things. Do you know if you and your brother start drinking, then you come downstairs and you start shooting at our house? No. All right.
Yeah, that's negatory, buddy.
And you're kind of listening to that rap and you're going, well, yeah, I guess, but I hate to say it, but she's right. You know, who needs a shooting range in their house other than Charlie Sheen? Right. Okay, so I go, I'm going to build a theater. So I built this theater, 246 seats, really nice little theater, really compact, tight, beautiful. And anyway, Cher, she lives down the street, down the Pacific Coast Highway, and she hears about the theater because she was hiring this company to fix her theater.
Uh-huh.
So we get a call. I said, hey, Cher wants to come over and see your theater.
No.
And I said, I don't believe it. She said, do you believe in life after love? And I said, yeah, I believe. Anyway, so Cher comes over, and she is followed by 4 different people, all with these clipboards and notes. Uh-huh. And it's me and Cher in my basement, and they're standing way behind in the back of the room. And Cher and I are sitting in these 2 chairs. I'm saying, hey, Cher. It was like, she was like a little, my little pal, like a little girlfriend. And I was like a sister. We were just laughing. I go, Cher, watch this. Watch the seats go back. Watch this. And then, hey, Cher. Watch what, and then Cher would look back at those guys. See what he did? Write that down. And I go, Cher, watch this. Cher, watch this. Watch when I push the lights, when I push the button that starts the movie, watch, all the lights will light up the way I want them to light up. Did you write that down? And we were sitting there in complete darkness, sitting there looking at and playing in the chairs back and forth. And she couldn't have been. And the one thing I did notice about her, she was way smaller than I thought she would be. Like really tiny, like a tiny, delightful little Cher doll.
Which means Sonny was even ridiculously short.
Sonny, she would carry Sonny around in her purse. Let me out of here. But anyway, and then she couldn't have been nicer to my daughter. She gave him Cher T-shirts, and she was really sweet and just really nice. And then she left and built the theater. Right. Now, you wouldn't think, though, maybe she would have invited me to her house to see it?
Yeah, might have. Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't.
I would expect that.
Yeah, and maybe she just thought about me, the world's loneliest guy living down the Pacific Coast Highway, and not that elephant. Do you believe in life after love? And I was just sitting there and wishing I had built myself a shooting range with Charlie Sheen. I tell you what, I'm
surprised that's all you found. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, a couple of buried hookers. Hey, there's a couple of arms sticking out of your, I don't know, looks like your upper attic. Yeah.
Oh, that's an armchair.
Don't worry. Get it? An armchair. All right. Oh, man, that was wild. Okay, let's get back to the serious emails. Johnny, this is from Steve Polize. Not please, Polizze. Steve says, hey, JB, the pandemic has dragged on and on without much to do. Most people can't eat in restaurants except Buzz, of course.
Or if you go to O'Hare Airport.
Yeah, let's go to the airport and eat. Then you know you're hard up.
You can. Well, it's the only bar you can drink at and go to an indoor dining restaurant at the airport.
Once again, except Buzz. But she's talking about you get to go to the Mexican restaurant.
That's right.
Yeah.
And tonight it'll be 36 degrees and raining, and the doors will be wide open because they got to be open. It's part of the thing. It's open dining. All the doors are open.
It's good for killing people if you have to do drive-bys. Hi, JB. This pandemic has dragged on and on without much to do. Most people can't eat in restaurants except Buzz, see live music, or even go to a movie theater. There's only so much Netflix a person can watch. I worry about all the small businesses that may not survive and will need to close up shop. I'm concerned about one in particular as they haven't been heard from in a long time. Please let me know that Buzz's Porn Emporium has survived and is still open for business. Thank you for entertaining us every week. The shows have been a fantastic combination of new material blended with classic bits and interviews sprinkled in. Thank you. Speaking of,
you're listening to John Francis Brandmeier.
I was wondering if there's any chance we'll ever bring back Buzz's Porno Emporium. There were some great titles in that collection. How about Catcher in the Rear?
Wait a second. Okay, what was your movie title?
Catcher in the Rear?
Don't have it.
What about Oedipus Rex?
What about an officer and a gerbil? Go ahead.
I'm all out at this point.
You're all out. Okay.
We're all out,
Yeah,
too.
that's right.
Jeez.
That's why we can't continue to sell. We do have some of these. We have The Spy Who Humped Me up on eBay. Yank My Doodle. It's a dandy. Still up there. Bun Smoke. Coal Miner's Boner. And Genital Ben is also up there. The Buns of Navarone and Eat Me in St. Louis are still up on eBay. Night in the Living Pud by Walt Didme and Willie Likes It in the Chocolate Factory are also available at Buzz's Porn Emporium. But I will tell you this, Old Smeller, here are the biggest sellers. Old Smeller, Free Willy, Robin Hood's Men Are Tight, and Scrotal Recall. These are the ones we're looking for. If anyone has The Hunt for Redheads in October, or The Hair Up There, or An Officer in a Gentleman, or The Hand That Whacked My Ladle, I love Carlito's Gay. We'd like to get a piece of that action. Guys and Inflated Dolls, some classic ones, and of course Ferris Bueller Shot Off. A lot of these we're still looking forward. Hector, do we have Dirty Harry and Sticky?
No.
What about Sperms and Endearment?
No.
The Wizard of Jizz?
No.
Lickin' Let's Dyke?
No.
All right.
Do you have Driving Miss Daisy into the headboard?
Driving Miss Daisy into the bedboard. We must have that. Wow. What about Gorillas and the Misses with Sigourney Beaver?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're positive?
Absolutely.
Regarding Heine?
No.
We don't have Wadfathers?
No.
Diddler on the Roof?
No.
Dr. Jekyll went off in my hide?
Wait, which one's that one?
Don't make me say it again. Dr. Jekyll went off in my hide.
No.
You're listening to Jonathan Brandmeier.
Boom, boom, da, da, doom. Oh, man. I love it. To answer your question, buddy, Porn Emporium is not open as a store. You can't go to the store, but you can still order online. BrandmeierShow.com. Love, the Christmas of love, the Christmas of love, Christmas of love, Christmas of love. I love this song. One of my favorite songs,
We'll
really.
be hugging, we'll be kissing like two turtle doves. Christmas of love. Telling everyone Santa's gonna come have a lot of fun at Christmas time. Now he's on his way. Everybody say, have a Merry Christmas of love. Baby, let it snow tonight. That'll be just right. Just imagine if you talked about a firelight.
Christmas of love, Christmas of love, Christmas of love. Little Isidore, I like that one, like a lot of songs, Christmas songs. I love Christmas. Is this a good one?
Spread the walls with shit show folly.
No.
Johnny B and Buzz are on a stream. Hearing them live makes us so jolly. Johnny B and Buzz, that's a holiday dream. Jimmy Mack dons his Star Wars apparel. What the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? Remember the time Jimmy Bud was in the barrel? Shit, 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 show. Shit, 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 shit,
shit, show. All right, thank you, Eduardo. Happy holidays to you and all your family out there, all you nice, crazy listeners who send those crazy tunes to us. We do appreciate it. You make our day, man. I do appreciate it. To me, Christmas has always meant one thing, and that's my mom, Hanky. Every Christmas, I miss her. I think about her. My whole family feels the same way. We used to have these great Christmas parties, and nobody this year is going to get together. That's just the way it is. Hanky's got to be going crazy up there wherever she is. But every single year growing up, I knew it was Christmas because my mother would start to move the nativity scene out to the front yard. And every year, piece by piece, Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus were thrown out there in the front yard. And I always checked up on her when I left home and became a grown man with a childlike brain, just to make sure she was moving it. And it was time to move baby Jesus to the front yard. Hey, Mom.
Hey, John.
You're not hanging up on me. Wait a minute.
No, I can't believe that I actually called you.
She called me back because you knew. You felt guilty, didn't you?
I was going out the door and decided, no, I have to go back and call him.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I said to my mother, I left her a message that said, if you do not call me back, I shall kill myself.
Well, then there you go.
All right, so the question was, number one, do you still have the baby Jesus?
I have a nativity scene, but not that one. That kind of was getting old.
When did you get rid of that?
Last year.
Oh, last year.
Yeah.
Okay, how did you get rid of it?
I just put it in the collection. They took all those things and put them and got rid of them.
Probably the reason that you didn't get rid of it, and for so many years, like the same Mary, Jesus, Joseph, etc., right?
Uh-huh.
Was because it would be hard to put them to the curb, wouldn't it?
Oh, you would never put them to the curb.
No, wait. So would it be blasphemy, or would it be against the church to baby Jesus?
Oh, no.
And Mary,
no.
but would you just feel bad about it, right?
I would, sure.
You look out on the curb and there's Mary and Jesus laying there.
You don't go throwing statues around.
No, you could have done it if you wanted to, but something in your heart would not allow you.
Absolutely.
To throw. I couldn't do it either.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
No, I couldn't, but I could play football with baby Jesus.
Yeah, that was nice.
All right, here we go again.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, well, no, wait a minute, though. The only reason that we did was because the snow had melted, and I believe you would keep baby Jesus up until like spring.
No, I wouldn't.
It seemed to me there was always brown grass around, never any snow.
After New Year's, then you take it back.
All right, so but last year's the first year, that thing that I grew up with all those years has finally been thrown, well, I'm going to say to the curb, but not to the curb.
Finally.
All right, then, well, wait a minute, then what is going to replace it then in your front yard?
I have one already. I have one.
It's a new one?
I got it last year. Yeah, I got it last year. Right?
It's the same. It's Mary, Jesus, Joseph, and baby Jesus in a manger.
Yeah.
Is it plastic?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but it doesn't look like it. Actually, if you were looking at it from the curb, you would think it was wood almost.
Is there sand in it?
Yeah, it'll hold up.
So the sand keeps it from blowing away, right?
Yeah, you just kind of fill it up with either sand or stones or something.
How about baby Jesus? Is baby Jesus nailed down?
He's not out there yet.
Oh, my God. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Mommy has to follow the exact laws of the Bible.
No, you don't.
Now, wait a minute. Are you telling me that you don't deliver baby Jesus till Christmas Eve?
Well, no, but closer to Christmas at least. It's only November yet.
So right now you've got Joseph and Mary and a donkey. Is there an animal?
No, there's still. They're not out there in the garage waiting to be put out.
Mary and Jesus. Let me see if I have this heartwarming story from my mother, Hanky, in Fond du Lac correct. Right now, Mary and Joseph are in the garage waiting to come out and make their debut.
Yes.
Baby Jesus is wrapped in swaddling clothes where? In the basement?
He's just sitting in the hall here.
He's stuffed in a hallway closet.
Oh.
Okay, baby Jesus is in a hallway closet while Mary and Joseph are in the garage waiting to come out and make their debut.
Yeah, they'll be out soon.
So Mary and Joseph comes up for. Are there any donkeys? Nothing? No animals?
No, I'm not in mine, not outside, but in the house there are.
There's donkeys in the house.
Not donkeys, they're just little animals.
I know, but there are little plastic animals in your house on top of the TV, right?
Yes.
When do you move? Does Joseph come out first? Who comes out
They all
first?
come out on the same day.
Who comes out?
I don't have time to be doing one at a time.
No, wait, you just said, so wait a minute, all three move at the same time?
No.
You have union guys moving them out? I don't understand. Yes, wait a minute.
Okay.
Does baby Jesus then come out at the last?
I'll put him out as soon as I get the front yard to look like they're ready.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that it's, to get it organized. I'm not quite organized yet.
Is it a whole stable we have to put up?
No. I just...
Where did Mary and Joseph sleep?
Where did they sleep?
No. In your nativity scene, Mom, where do they? Are you building a shack for them?
No,
a deer stand?
No, they just sit out in the yard. Joseph and Mary and the baby will all be together.
Yeah, I know, but
Yes,
you're not
yes.
saying, because I remember the old nativity scene had a little, like a shed over it, wooden.
Oh, a little manger.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Away in the Manger, no crib for his head,
I know the song.
Okay.
Okay, but is that what you have over the new ones?
I don't have it all finished yet.
The new plastic ones that look like wood?
Everything is all not finished yet.
You better get the oil off Joseph before you put him in the front yard.
Oh,
you better get the antifreeze that's
Don,
dripping out of your car
okay.
off Mary's shirt.
Okay, now listen.
You have them in the garage. You're so worried about throwing them to the curb, and now they're sitting in your garage?
My garage is very clean.
Oh, you know you're going to hit them.
Remember, they're only statues.
You're going to run into them, Mom. You're going to run into baby Jesus with it. You're going to run him over with a tire.
No, he's on a shelf. Okay, now
baby Jesus is on a shelf?
Now listen.
Yes, Mom.
You have to treat this with respect, but I have to go.
I know. But then answer my question. Are you going to come and see your son, your oldest, perform December 14th at the Rosemont Theater?
I really am going to try to.
Oh, boy, that's a lie.
No, it isn't. I want to.
You promise me?
Yes.
I will bring you up on stage. I will not even bring you near the stage. I promise.
That's a for sure.
Come on.
Okay.
All right, so Mom, think about it. Are you going to go deliver communion right now?
I'm going to do blood pressures right now.
See what I'm telling you? See, when I say this stuff, they all think I've said either you're going to deliver communion or you're going to give mouth to mouth to an elderly person. So you are going to give blood pressures to people.
Give
or take blood pressures.
You give people blood pressure.
My blood pressure's going pretty quick.
Hey, Ken said I give people blood pressure.
Oh,
all right, you are. Honest to God, if there is a heaven, you're going to have your own place in it. You'll have your own place in heaven.
Get away from all my children.
Bye, Mom.
Okay, bye.
I love you too.
Oh, plastic Jesus, plastic Jesus, he's riding on the dashboard of my car. I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I've got my plastic Jesus riding on the dashboard of my car. Oh, plastic Jesus, he's riding on the dashboard of my car. Well, I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I've got my plastic Jesus riding on the dashboard of my car. I've got one riding on the dashboard of my car. Where is he? He's riding on the dashboard of my car. Hallelujah.
I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I got my plastic Jesus. And I hearing that call there with my mother about the baby Jesus, that was the last time she was ever on stage with us at the Rosemont Theater on that December 14th. And I said I wouldn't bring her on stage, and of course I did. But
that's what you do.
That's what I do. It's my mother, man. I tell you, like I say, man, Christmas to me, Christmas to our family, that is Hanky. That's my mom. My mom and dad, I'm telling you, though, we used to have the greatest Christmas parties at our house. It was like an open house at the Brandmeier family in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. And people would just come in. I just want to give you a taste of it a little bit, just so you can hear kind of the noise. It was like a cacophony of craziness. And it was all, you'd walk in and we'd like maybe have a half barrel up. That's it. And then my mom, dad, all their friends, all our friends. You know, I have 4 brothers, 1 sister. So all of us would just party. You can just kind of hear. And then, of course, the guitar would come out.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, I was so poor when I was a kid. Hey, how poor were you? I was so poor, my mom would say, hurry up and drink your milk before it gets dirty.
Hey, do you hear my voice? It's so slurred. This is like, it's probably midnight.
I just got arrested for running over a cop, but he was still smiling. How come? Still the handle, wait.
Couldn't remember it.
That particular part, that kind of party there. First of all, that doesn't happen without Hanky.
That's right.
But this is a phenomenon that is happening everywhere at the same time, because there's a generation brought up that treats Christmas as, you're treating it now as a festive, celebratory, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And you have Hanky, and in my world, we have Bonnie. And these people, who's like just turning 90.
Let's be clear, people who don't know, that's your mother-in-law.
My mother-in-law.
Right.
And these people, Bonnie and Hanky, are the glue that keeps all of this together. And once the glue is gone, it will not stay together.
Yeah. But you're right. You just nailed it, man. The people like my mother and my dad, too, is really a big deal with the parties, man. He invited everybody would come. So when the guitars would come out, my dad would always just say, even in the song I wrote for my dad, the Pish Posh song, I say, bye-bye Blackbird and bye-bye Dad. I've run every emotion from anger to sad when he passed away, because whenever we got together and, with the guitar, he would always go, come on, play bye-bye Blackbird. Christmas at the Brandmeyers. Can you imagine that noise? That is what I'm going to miss. Oh, man. All right, we got to go. As my dad used to say, a turtle can't move forward unless it sticks its neck out.
I got to remember that.
Yeah. He had a lot of great stuff to say. Chew your food, drink your water, don't steal stuff, say goodbye. Always say goodbye. Don't be creepy. Keep your word. If you're late, call, say you're sorry, tell the truth. If you're going to do it right. And stop your whining. Stop your whining, everybody. It's just a year. I want to thank everybody out there, seriously, for letting me be myself again. Yeah. You people, whoever you are, wherever you are, you guys... I don't speak for you, Buzz, but they made the year for me. You guys made the year for me, letting us do this. Well, you didn't let us do it, but it made it a lot more fun, I can tell you that.
I like the company.
You didn't let us do it, but we do like the company, ain't no doubt about it. Catch up to the episodes. If you're just joining us, if you're new, share it, tell your pals, sign up to keep up, brandmeyershow.com. I got to go. It's been great. We'll see you next year. Yeah, no, I do have to go. Holy crap, I got a lot of shopping to do. See you later.
Kmart.
Do you have the Furby doll?
I'm sorry, we don't.
Could I ask you a couple more?
Sure.
All right. Do you have Matchbox Chop Shop?
Matchbox Chop Shop. Offhand, I don't know.
Do you have my baby's, my Home Alone gun cleaning kit?
No, that's something I don't think we have.
Yeah. Tickle My Tonsils Barbie?
No, that's a model that we don't have.
Do you have one called Elephant Man Makeover Madness?
Elephant Man Makeover Madness?
Right.
Elephant Man?
Do you have a thing called Little Tyke's Burial Kit?
Burial
Kit? And the Dr. Clutch and Cough?
No.
DUI Dewey? Do you have Deliverance the board game?
Deliverance the board game, that's something that we probably would have.
Oh.
I would have to check.
Okay, hold on a second. What about Twister for Dummies?
No.
Death Row Joey?
Let me ask you something.
Do you have Leaky the Incontinent Elf?
Who are you calling for?
I'm calling for Kmart in Wisconsin.
No, who you're calling for?
The toy department at Kmart.
No.
Bulimic Barbie?
No, who are you calling for, sir?
Do you have Fred the Half-Eaten Squirrel? Let's Change Grandpa? Attention Deficit Elmo? Magic Mushroom Chia Log?
Where are you calling from?
How about the video Let's Make a Firecracker?
Where are you calling from, sir?
Susie Homewrecker Burn and Serve Oven?
Where are you calling from, sir?
Fisher Price, My First Spray Can Graffiti Set?
Wait.
Butch
Where are you
Barbie?
calling?
How about the Butch Barbie Alternative Lifestyle Set?
Wait a second, sir. Where are you calling from?
Listen to this. How about Baby's First Bartending Set? My First Anthrax Chemical Set? How about the Little Tykes Tattoo Gun? If you guys have this one, I'll be over in a half hour.
Wait, sir.
Do you have Remove My Pants Ricky?
Please.
Remove My Pants Ricky?
Please.
Do you have Remove My Pants Ricky?
Sure.
Do you have My First Taxidermy Kit?
Sir,
do you have My First Taxidermy Kit? Do you have Look Mommy's Naked Sure Shot Camera? Kidney Failure Ken? Do you have anything I need?
I gotta go do a thing at a place.
All right, numbnuts. We've reached the end of another edition of the Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast.
Jesus, why? Tell me why!
Check out the brand new limited edition Brandmeier merchandise, masks, mugs, shirts, collectibles, CDs, and more at brandmeiershow.com. Just click merch when you get there.
I don't understand you.
When you visit, be sure to sign up for email updates.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And download podcasts on demand so you could listen to Johnny B whenever you want.
Johnny the Monkey.
Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever podcasts are found. If you want, leave a review.
Hit it, Grandpa.
Follow Johnny B on Facebook at facebook.com/Brandmeier Show.
You are erect, sir.
And leave a voicemail at 833-LOON-LINE for entertaining, not complaining.
I hate to complain, but I have to.
I'm Jimmy Mack, and if you're into Star Wars, check out my show at RebelForceRadio.com for Star Wars news, celebrity interviews, and more.
I can't keep it all in my mind.
Thanks for listening to the Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast.
Bingo!
Click.
Adios.